Hello guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. So in this particular video, I wanted to share with you something that is interesting, something that will actually help you as you're entering the new year tomorrow or in few hours from now. This is a strategy that I personally use, me and my team, as well as all the members that we have in our mentorship class and all that. So I'm just going to show you how you can actually maximize and use it even on any pair. In this particular video, I'm just focusing on step index, which is a synthetic index pair, but you can actually apply this strategy on any particular pair of your choice. So just a quick rundown of structure from up there, right? You can actually see that we have been breaking structure all the way from up there. There was a break of structure there. There was a break of structure there. There was a break of structure here. There was a break here. There was a break there. There was a break there. So it has actually been on a huge roller coaster downtrend basically. So even coming from this side, let me put this nicely. Okay, so that's my adjustment leg there. That's my break of structure right here, like this. So like this, okay. So if we break structure like this, it means this is my lower high. And where is my lower low? Is this one, the lowest point before internal order flow changed there to be bullish. So from there, they did a very long pullback back to the lower high there, and they failed to break it. Same. So after failing to break, that's when they came all the way to the downside and broke major structure to the downside like this. So this coming back here, this was simply a major opportunity to enter swing sales, basically. Swing sales from there, your target is down here. But most people now, they are not well informed of how to actually follow through that internal structure all the way up until. So yeah, after every major break of structure, I always expect the market to come back and give us a pullback, come back and collect inducement, the same way they were doing all the way from up there. After every break of structure, they would collect inducement, then they call the block structure here. My inducement in this case is which one? It's actually this one. Collected inducement, then they came here, collected inducement, then they went, came here, collected inducement, then they went, came here, collected inducement, which is here. Then they kept on going up, but they eventually came down. So here we have a major break of structure. That being a major break of structure, the most important thing right now is for us to know whether our lower low has been established. How do you know whether your lower low has been established? When you see internal order flow, this internal order flow that was bearish turning into bullish. Once it turning into bullish, it means now you have a swing lower low. It means market is now going up to get a swing lower high up there. So if I'm going to zoom in nicely like this, from this level, where it was the lower high level there, right? That was simply a huge sniper entry zone there. You could have even waited for the change of character to the left there, then gotten change of character, something like that. Then they come back to tap the same level. So these are now internal structure break of structures now, these ones. So meaning right here, that was your sell. First major sell was up there. That was the adjustment there. First major sell, you were supposed to sell right here, right there. Stop loss above the level. You can even minimize the stop loss by just going to a lower time frame, much lower time frame than that, whether it's a 1 hour or 30 minute or 15 minute. Right. So this was the first major entry. That was a swing trade from the 30th of January to 20 February. That was almost 3 weeks of holding a trade, 3 weeks of holding that trade, which was also good. So after, if you follow this internal structure, the same way, or the same thing that we're anticipating for external structure to do, but after this major break, we expect them to collect inducement. In this case, this is their inducement according to the external structure. You realize that that is their inducement, of which when we go to a lower time frame, that's actually a change of character, because a higher time frame inducement on lower time frame is actually a major change of character. So this is their thing there. So from there, from up there, which is where their lower high is, up until down here, where their lower low is right here. This is their lower low down here. Right. So you can see that they did a major pullback, tapped the 50%, dropped. So they still have a lot of room to the upside. They still have a lot of room to the upside, considering the fact that there's still a lot of liquidity to be collected, even other major untapped levels to be tapped as well. So if I'm looking from the 88% there, there's a major supply that is there, major supply zone that is there that can also be tapped because there's liquidity equal highs here below it. Another level as well. This one was mitigated, which was this, which is on the 78.6 there. So that one is not much more important. That one, so they can actually target all the way up there, right? If they don't target up there, we also have this level here, close to the 61.8, right here. That's a supply there that they can also come to, right here, like this. So those are two major zones that I'm basically looking forward for price to come onto before they continue, before they turn and continue giving us our major sales. So currently right now, so that was the first major entry there. As I said, you're looking at internal structure. What is happening internal is also what is happening external. The same thing that was happening external, whereby after they broke structure, they collected inducement like this. After collecting inducement, then they tap a major institutional level. Once they tap a major institutional level, all you do, you go to a lower time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes there. Once you get your confirmation, then you jump into that trade. Your target here in this case was simply this one. You see, it was also a swing trade again. And that's how powerful this strategy is. You can actually hold trades for a much longer time, more than the majority of people. So that was the breakout structure here, like this. That was the breakout structure. From there, after the break structure, they did the same thing, collected the inducement, tapped an institutional zone, which was a supply in that case. Then they dropped. Where was their next breakout structure? Right here. Breakout structure right there. Breakout structure like this. So after breaking structure like that, they came again, didn't break there, came again. Then here they did a break. That was our inducement in this case. That was our inducement, which was caused by this leg. That was our breakout structure. Breakout structure like this. This one is now your change of character. That's why we now have that major lower low. That's your change of character. So that being our change of character means we now have a lower low, major lower low, and the market will go up to create a major lower high up there. That's why the market is being projected to go up. So now the most important thing now is for you to know how you can even maximize inside on those opportunities. Let me go down to the 4 hour. So right here, looking at this change of character, they change character there. Where is their adjustment leg? This they considered as one leg. So this is their adjustment. So they've collected actually their adjustment. We have this major extreme demand, and just above it, there's liquidity there. So this one is most probably going to be wiped out. This one is most probably going to be wiped out. So I'll just remove it like this. Most probably it's going to be wiped out to say that. So what I'm looking forward to, once you get buys from the downside, we're targeting this level or even the supply just there like this. So our major trade, you realize that it's actually this one. Our next major trade for the buys, I mean, it's going to be this one. So even coming down, you're going to maximize even all the way. You're going to maximize all the way. That's the major entry there. Let me go down to the 4-hour as well as the 1-hour so that you see how these opportunities are harnessed and how they are maximized on. How they are harnessed and how they are maximized on. You simply having the ability to read structure. Once you have the ability to read structure, you won't have any challenges on the market. Right, let me try to go as well to the 1-hour. Right, so this is my 1-hour time frame, right? This is my 1-hour time frame. This is my 1-hour time frame. I can go even backwards so that you see how you could have even maximized on different kinds of opportunities that step index presented. After they collected the adjustment there, they started coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Then they established this as a law, went back up and established a new high, right? So even as they were going up there, you can actually see that as they were going up there, they changed this character. After they changed that character like that, they kept on being bullish, induced here. After inducing, they tapped a breaker block, which was here. Then their target is here, which is the break there. So someone without understanding might have thought maybe that the market is now entirely bullish, yet no, it wasn't entirely bullish. So here, where this break was, that's where our breaker structure was. After tapping the breaker block, all you now need on a lower time frame, 15-minute, 30-minute, you don't need a structure shift there on that zone. Once you identify a structure shift on that zone, so even internally, if you look at it from the 1-hour, you can actually see it nicely, the structure shift. That was the structure shift. Then they tapped the order block like that. Your entry was going to be just here. Where's the target is that? Like this. Right. So even as they were going, they actually continued giving other opportunities. They came here, they induced again. After inducing, they tapped this demand, which was another entry as well, another buy entry. So they kept on going, induced here, broke structure up there. Tapped and untapped. Tapped the demand there. So after tapping the demand, they also did another structure shift inside here. If you look at it, if you go to 30-minute and 15-minute, you see the structure shift there. Structure shift, they came back and tapped here. We have also another set of buys there. Like this. So eventually they came now to change that character. They came now to change that character up until they came all the way and broke the structure there, the major structure, right? Because remember, ultimately they were bearish. Ultimately, the order flow was bearish. So that entire movement that was happening to the upside was simply a pullback. So even if I zoom in nicely here on the 1 hour, right? This is the 1 hour time frame. I've zoomed in nicely. You can see some sort of change of character right here. Then the market came back to the supply zone. You would have sold there. Your target being that major break of structure downside. Sold there, held this sell. Throughout like this. That's how powerful this methodology is. Like this. So after the major break, they do the same thing. They collect inducement before they proceed. We collect inducement before they proceed. So here, the reason why the inducement is so clear on a higher time frame is because the higher time frame it carries lesser noise. There's lesser noise on the higher time frame more than the lower time frames. That's why you see whatever was happening there was actually happening. But even if you follow structure, you realize that they were still bearish even. Let me just show you how profound this is. They induced here. That was now your lower. That was now your lower high. Your lower high, your lower low down here, right? Right? They broke structure here. They came established that is a lower low because they induced here. They came back to the lower high there, which was a sell there. Clean, 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 clean sell. So order flow was still bearish. Order flow was still bearish the entire time, even after breaking structure. Order flow was still bearish there. That one it was a sniper sell there because the market came back to the previous internal structure lower high. That was a sniper aggressive sell that you could have taken. TP down here like this. So they now came and wiped out the 4 hour on the higher time frames. That's actually inducement that was taken out, right? You go to higher time frames, that's actually an inducement. Collected inducement, then they went again all the way down. Block structure, then they changed character up there. So even if let's say you looked at it from a change of character perspective, let's say that is a change of character, right? So the market here it came also end. Um, since it failed, that was now the new higher low. They broke it again, which was now a change. So they broke again, which is now a change. You see, so I'm just giving an example. Someone who would have looked at that as a change of character instead of an adjustment. So right here they've changed character. We have an extreme demand liquidity there. That was our higher time frame adjustment that must be collected before the market proceed going up, right? That's our target going to the upside. But you see that as it was coming down like this, they were selling opportunities that were there, right? Which is a pullback, which is a pullback because we all know that that's a pullback that is happening. So to the upside, them changing order flow, they're on the upside, right? Them changing order flow on the upside, it's simply a sign that the market the market is now they've now established an internal structure higher high because according to this internal structure, our previous high was that one. That's the low. Was like this. That was like this. Lower high, lower low. Then they broke the lower high. So they now needed a new higher high, higher than the previous one, which is this one. So now them coming down, they now want to create a higher low before they proceed up. So you see that as they were going up, they were going up in form of bullish order flow. The bullish order flow, where that bullish order flow was changed, that was a new high. Then they kept on going down. Changed character there. After they changed character there, the market structure kept on going down. This was still a bearish market structure, right? Where it's gonna change, that's where we have our adjustment leg being taken out. So in this case, our adjustment was this. This was my adjustment. After the collect adjustment, they would go and tap an institutional level before coming to break your major structure down here. So all they did here was to prolong that move. Many people were now confused. So what is step doing? It was just a prolonging of that move, which is the next, I call it the next level manipulation of institutions, where they will prolong these moves because they know most of you now know them and understand them. Once you get to that level of knowing them and understand them, they'll prolong the moves like this. Once they prolong the move, they know that most of you, because of a lack of understanding, right? So after breaking structure, they do the same thing. They do the same thing. Even here coming down, they had already changed from bullish to bearish. Where did they change? They changed right here when they gave you this change of character. After getting that change of character, this was a huge sell from here. You could have held that sell from all the way up there, up until they broke major structure down here, because you have an understanding that that internal order flow keep on being bearish up until like this. So even as it was coming down like that, there were so many other opportunities packed inside here. Simply following our simple rules, collecting adjustment, the break structure. Collecting adjustment, the break structure like this, right? So them coming back here, that was a sell. Them coming back here to this supply here, or as well as to the fair value gap there, it was a sell again. The block structure. Collected the adjustment, tapped into the supply. Then they dropped, which was just a breakout structure like this. Like this. After breaking structure, they collected their adjustment right here. I'm not expecting them to come and break structure. Remember, this internal order flow keep on being bearish up until they reach to their zone, which is down here. Same thing here. They kept on being bullish up until they created that higher high. Here they'll keep on being bearish up until they create this higher low. So those are the gymnastics of structure that you need to understand. Enter 2024 understanding. So right now, one might ask for an entry. I can actually give you an entry for step index for this new year. That's a change of character there, meaning we're now coming down. Us coming down, does it mean you just buy, sell anywhere? No. That one was mitigated. That one was mitigated. That one was mitigated. That one was not mitigated. So most probably, I'm actually looking forward for that zone before the drop. Looking forward for something like this. Mm, before the drop, first target is this breakout structure. Second target is that ultimate demand that was left behind there. That's our current structure right now on step index. So how you maximize, it's all about entries. It's all about entries. You being able to enter and hold your trade for a very long time. It will help you in a huge way. It will help you in a very, 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 very huge, serious way. So that is basically the methodology that I wanted to share with you, and make sure that at least you enter 2023 with something that is solid, something that will help you and that is more effective on the charts, that will help you to maximize your trading results in the new year 2024. So I hope that was clear. If you have any questions, you can feel free to contact me through my WhatsApp number in the description below. We also have a free Telegram group as well as a free community in the description below as well. A free Telegram group, a free WhatsApp group, a free Discord group. We have all those in my free group there. So make sure you're part of us and make sure you're also gaining from us this knowledge. So that's the trade that I'm currently looking out for. Step index. This can basically become my first trade for the new year 2024. I'll share it as well with the free community there and make sure that everyone is eating from that. So basically, this is the strategy. This is the methodology. The $1 million, I call it the $1 million strategy based on how much effective it is on the charts and how much consistent it is, how much consistently profitable it actually is on the charts. So it's something that is so profound that once you have an understanding of it, you keep making money up until Jesus comes back. So even if you look on the daily, this is the daily. This is the daily structure. The daily is much more clearer now. This is my major external structure, right? This is my internal structure. Internal structure, once it shifts order flow, you trade that current order flow. For example, here, internal structure is bullish, as you can see, right? According to the daily, I'm just showing you according to the daily, internal structure is bullish. So it means we'll get our buy from there, target up there, then other levels, we'll look at them. On the daily as well, I can see that that's my extreme supply zone up there, which can actually be our major target for these buys, right? If you want to increase your target, you can even hold all the way to the upside, right? So even here to the upside, let me show you a trick. Let me show you the real gist about this strategy. Remember, this is our external structure. That was our lower high. That was our lower low. The market came back to the lower high. Remember, when you're in a bearish order flow, the lower highs, they must never be broken. Meaning this trade was valid even all the way to the downside like this. All the way from there to the downside, that trade was valid because we came to our lower highs, and our lower highs must never be broken if we're in bearish order flow. So even inside structure here, this internal bearish order flow, it must be maintained up until they break major structure and create a new leg. So even inside there, all you're gonna do is to be scaling in, scaling in, scaling in, scaling in opportunities there, scaling in opportunities, scaling in opportunities. For example, the first move, this one I showed you, I could have gotten that. Then here, after collecting inducement there, they came, changed character here. After changing character, they came and tapped the imbalance there. Where did they change character? Someone might wonder. Right here, inside here. That's a change of character right there. So that change of character, it could have given you a heads up or a heads light for you to enter these cells right here. These cells right here, you could have targeted this, or if ever you wanted to maximize, you would have simply extended your target to this level. After the block structure, they did the same thing. Came, collected inducement, tapped our supply. After tapping our supply, all you do, you go to a lower time frame and identify market structure shift. Once you identify market structure shift, you can actually see the entry nicely from here. Once they do that, so if you know the daily, it will help you also to know where there are fake break-off structures. Fake break-off structures that you see on a lower time frame, like this one, right? This one that I said was a break-off structure. on a lower time frame, it was, but on a daily like this, you can actually see the market came here and failed to break that level, came down again, then came and took it out. So that was the inducement. That's where they induced right here. That was the inducement. Then this was the correct breakout structure. This one was not a breakout structure basically, but it's okay, all good. So now we now have a clear change of character to the upside. We're now going up the same way we are coming down like this. Breakout structure, change of character, come back, we go. We change character, we collect inducement. In this case, this is our daily inducement. This one. That's my daily inducement. So they will take it out, then they tap the untap demand, then they fly. So that's how basically you maximize. During this entire time it was selling, you're focusing on selling from that major entry there to the other entries inside there. You're busy focusing on selling, selling, selling. So now this is your major buy entry that you want to enter. But before it gets to that buying zone, you'll see that it has to pull back down. It has to come down. It has to come down to that level. So it coming down to that level, the only way to come down there is to come in the form of bearish order flow. So where is my bearish order flow here? Where's my bearish order flow? Where's my bearish order flow? That's my high up there. They came, that was my low, that was my high. Where's my new low? My new low is this one. My new high is this one. That's my new lower high up there. So they have to maintain this bearish order flow up until they tap into this region, right? Which is why I'm taking this sell. The same reason we also took that sell that I showed you. Same way you must also take these cells. Once you take these cells, they tap into this region, then you start buying after a confirmation from a lower time frame. So this is the entry right here. So clear. That's my lower high there. Lower high, that's my lower low. This supply was tapped, was mitigated. No need to come back. This one was mitigated. That one was mitigated. The only unmitigated supply is this one, which is where the entry is. This one, this signal I'm going to give it in my free community for everyone in the Telegram group. I'm going to give this signal just today. So it's a very good trade, very good signal, very good trade to start off the new year on a very positive note. It's actually going to be a swing trade. We'll enter that sell, then around maybe next week or so, we'll enter the buy around there. So this is a very beautiful entry, beautiful setup. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I'm going to be uploading 3 videos each and every single day in 2024, starting tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading 3 YouTube videos on my trading channel, equipping you, making sure that you realize that financial freedom that was once a dream, so that it can now become a reality. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video. Make sure you've joined our free Telegram group, our free WhatsApp group, our free Discord group, and my WhatsApp number is also in the description there. You can also contact me if you want to reach out to me. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.